Right. So the scenario is advance received from customers. The normal entry, whenever we make any sale, customer account is debited and sundry debtors account also debited. So customer account debtor to sales. So already we have seen that we have established a link between customer account and sundry debtors account, right? Because any amount that is posted to any customer, that will be reflected in the sundry debtors account, that will be reflected in the balance sheet. Now when amount is received, right, what we do, bank account is debited and customer account is credited. So bank account debtor to customer. So by default, whenever we post any entry to customer, it will be posted even to sundry debtors. That is normal entry. Now in case of advance, the case is first we don't make any sale, first we receive amount from customer. First we receive amount from the customer and then sale is made. But entries are not same. The reason is whenever we receive any advance from customer, that is a liability for us. That's why you should not enter entry like bank account debtor to customer. That will give you a wrong meaning and a wrong representation of your financial accounts. Because there may be a gap between the advance received from the customer and goods supplied to customer. In case of automobile industry, right, even now if you are going to take some of the branded premium cars, see generally like Mercedes-Benz and Duster, something like these cars, if you want to buy immediately, I think you may have to wait for some time. So you have to pay advance, then subsequently we receive the car. Like that in some of the premium products, first we have to pay the advance, but the advance whatever we receive as a company, that is a liability for us, right? So that's why when advance is received from customer, bank account debtor to customer account. And whenever we receive advance, how system is going to know that we have received advance or we have received after the sale? There is no indication. But now we are going to do, whenever we receive any advance, we tell to the system, right, bank account debtor A. A is nothing but this is a special GL indicator. A special GL So whenever we receive any payment in advance, we at the time of receipt we put A there. So A means advance, and whenever we receive any advance, when amount is received, generally bank account debtor to customer account. See here, bank account debtor to customer account, it will post to sundry debtors. But in this case, if advance is received, bank account debtor to customer, that's okay. But the recon account is not sundry debtors, rather advance from customer's account we want. Right, advance from customer's account is a recon account. Of course, it's a GL account, but a recon account. So you know recon account is nothing but recon account is an account which is amount to be posted to that recon account only through subledger. In our case, that is customer accounts. Any entry that should be posted to sundry debtor should be routed through customer's account. Now, this advance from customer's account is also special
thing,
GL.
I missed one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you put A, how will that customer account will be mapped to that advance from customer account group?
That is too initial now. That at the time of configuration, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
I will not leave any loose ends, right? I'll complete it.
Okay.
So now what we are going to do is we are going to map, right, whenever customer account is posted, already by default we have already given this. Now what I want, I'm telling to the system, now if A is given, don't post to sundry debtors account, post to advance from customer's account. So for this we need to do a small configuration, we have to do it, right? Then system will post to advance from customers. Whenever I post A, it will by default it will go to through A, it will come to advance from customers account. That how we'll do it, I'll show you. And advance from customers account is also a recon account. Sundry debtors, anyway, this is sundry debtors account is a recon account. So what is the recon account? Recon account is nothing but any entry to the recon account will be routed only through customers or vendors, something like that. You cannot post any entry directly to that. There is a link established between the customer and the recon account, right? So all those accounts are called reconciliation accounts. Even advance from customers is also a recon account. And because we may be receiving advance from different 100 customers, I think, or 10 customers. So in such case, advance from customers account is also just like sundry debtors, but sundry debtors is a current asset, but this is a liability, right? So when advance is received from customer, bank account debtor to customer account, but now we'll map different account, not sundry debtors here, advance from customer's account. When sale is made, so once you receive advance, it is the liability on the part of the company to supply goods to him. So customer account debtor to sales. Now in this case, we are not using A or anything. When you make sale, customer account is debited to sales. In such case, by default, it will go to sundry debtors account. So now advance is lying in advance from customer's account, and sales, whenever you make the sale, that is lying in the sundry debtors account. So this is showing debit balance, and this is showing credit balance. Now from customer perspective, from customer point of view, right, his job is over. He has paid me advance, and we have supplied goods to him. There is a matter. But as an accountant, I need to transfer the balance from advance from customer's account to sundry debtors account. Otherwise, sundry debtors account will continue to show debit balance. That means as if we are yet to receive payment from customer, it will show like that. So for that purpose, what we need to do, my third step, transfer the balance from advance from customer's account to sundry debtors account. That is from special GL to normal GL. Because this is special GL, because we are using special GL indicator, and normal GL is nothing but normal GL sundry debtors account. So we have to transfer the balance from advance from customer's account to sundry debtors account, so that the sundry debtors account will be closed. Otherwise, it will continue to show as if amount has not been received. And this is when you do that, what is the accounting entry? This looks like something peculiar. Customer account debtor to customer account. But here, advance from customer's account is debited, sundry debtors is credited. This entry I will show you once I post in the system. Why we are going to do customer account debit, customer account credit? How come? What is the necessity of debiting and crediting? Same account, but not same account. Here, customer is same, but the reconciliation account, that is recon accounts, are different, right? That is advance from customer's account, this is sundry debtors account, because we are transferring the balance from advance from customers to sundry debtors account. But party is same, but recon accounts are different. From this account to this account, I have to transfer. And clear the open item. So whenever we transfer the balance, open items will not be cleared, and we have to manually clear the open item. We have seen yesterday how to clear the open item. So that also we'll see. So we'll get more clarity when we configure and go through the actual business process. Let us go through this. This is the scenario. So for that purpose, now your notes, I have given everything. Just you can go through the note. That step-by-step configuration is given. So first I need to define GL account for advance from customer. Right, advance from customers. Go to FS00. When coming to advance from customers is liability for us. Advance from customers 108.01. Click on create. Advance from customers. No doubt this is a balance sheet account. Right, if you select wrong entry here, system will continue. System do not have any thinking. That's why this we need to decide. Right, advance from customers. This is recon account customers. Because we may receive advance from different customers. Right, this is same. Since this is a recon account, G067 you take. Save it. Right. Now FD01 create, FD02 change, FD03 display. Go to FD03. In company code data, see recon account is already linked. So every customer is linked to sundry debtors. Right? Every customer is like this. If you have 1000 customers, each and every customer should be linked to respect to sundry debtors account. Now, why I am showing you this? Right, I need to map advance account to sundry debtors account. Let me check. So financial accounting new, accounts receivable and accounts payable, business transactions, down payments received. So either advance or down payments are the same. Define reconciliation account for customer down payments. So here system is asking, now you define a GL account if you receive down payment from the customer. Right? So OBXR is the T code. Define reconciliation account. Here D stands for customer, A stands for advance, that is down payment. Down payment. Right? This is special GL indicator A. Why special GL indicator? Because when you make normal sale and receive the amount normally, that is called normal entry. When you are receiving advance, that is special. So certain transaction in SAP, they are referred as special GL indicator, special GL transactions. Any entry that is posted to special GL will be routed through special GL indicator. Special GL indicator is going to explain that this is normal, this is not a normal entry, something special. Because this is amount is received before receipt of the goods, before we supply goods, we are receiving the amount. That's why this is special. Hence, we are going to use special GL indicator. Customer, special GL indicator, down payment. Right? Double click on anywhere you can click, say down payment. Now system will ask you which chart of accounts you follow, DRCA. Press enter. Now my recon account is 200,301 and my advance from customers is 100,801. Now what I am telling to the system here is, in case of chart of account DRCA and the account type is D, and if I am going to use a special GL indicator, post any advance that is going to be received to this account, not to this account. Because if A is there, don't post to this, post to this. There is a meaning system understands. So Why we have to take this? Because we have already linked up customer account here. For every customer we have linked up here. Now we are telling to the system, if A is used, don't post this account, post to this. So that is the meaning. In this way, we have to map the advance account. Right, this is the only step I need to do. Nothing more than this. Right, now let us follow the business process. Down payment. So F-29 down payment. So now business process you need to imagine. Okay, if I am sitting as an accountant or accounts officer, so down payment scenario, how to configure, how to execute. Say first of all, my entry is we receive down payment from the customer, right? So F-29 down payment. Document date. So DZ, there is a payment from customer, company code DRLB, right? Customer account. I'll take another customer, second customer I'll take. Right, Moon Pharma I'll take. Here special GL indicator. So from this customer, I am receiving advance. So you have to indicate that this is an advance. Say down payment, here for down payment. Right, without this system will not allow you to go further. Bank. So I have anyway my bank account 200,405. Say amount, something like 1,77,000. Down payment received from customer. So customer account, right? Press enter. Enter the same amount. Down payment received from the customer. Just for you. So Axis Bank account data to Moon Pharma, right? But here I need not give any posting key. System by default it will take 19A. Nothing but this is advance. Save it. And one more thing I need to show you here. See, Axis Bank account data to Moon Pharma. If you want to see the GL view, general ledger view, see this advance from customer's account. See, whenever you are going to post any accounting entry, it will post to sundry debtors account 200,301. But in this case, system is posting because we have taken A, it is posting to advance from customer's account. Because we have already indicated to the system, in case if I use A, right, you post not to 200,301 but 100,801. So that's why system is posting now advance from customer's account. Let us go and view customer account. FD10N 22. Here it is blank because balances this is normal GL. Whatever the entry that we see is a normal GL. But now we have posted in the special GL. See 1,77,000 advance. That's why that is showing in. So now party is same, but for each party we are maintaining two accounts. One account for normal transactions, another one is for special transactions. Now 177, you look at the GL FS10N. $108.01 advance account. I have not directly posted to 108.1 at all. I have only posted to the party and given indication that A. As soon as we have given A, it will not go to sundry debtors account. Rather, it goes to advance from customers account. Right? So now credit is shown here. So this credit correspondence credit, it is shown in customer account. Right? Of course, since we have received bank account, debit goes to bank account. Now, this is the first accounting entry. When we receive advance. Now it is my responsibility to supply goods to that fellow. So as usual, raise the invoice. F-22 DRLB 01 customer. Press enter. See, 1,77,000 down payment exists. So it will caution you message. Right? This is sale made against advance. So whatever the sale that we are making is against the advance. So customer account data to sales. So 50. Sales account 3,01,000. Even you can do that experiment also. Advance received 1,77,000 and you have received you have supplied goods first invoice, right, 1 lakh after 77. Even that scenarios also you can test it. You know how to create partial another thing. Right? Moon Pharma. Now whenever you are posting to Moon Pharma, it is posting to 200,301. But in the earlier case, it was when you take this party account, it has gone to 108.1. That is advance from customer's account. Save it. So 18,04,000 invoice has been raised. Now let us go to customer account, FD10N. See here, now you are able to see this, and advance whatever we have received is lying in advance. Moon Pharma credit, but when you made the sale is showing debit balance. Now does it mean we have to receive payment from customer? See, Moon Pharma, if it is showing debit balance means we have not yet received payment, but payment is already received, but that is shown in the advance, because if there is a gap between the advance received and the goods supplied, then what we need to do, we need to provide it as a liability. So that is what we have done. Okay, 1,77,000 here in the special GL, and 1,77,000 is showing as debit balance because we have sale is made. Now from customer point of view, his job is over. Now my job is to transfer balance from this account to this account, because party is same, but this is advance account, this is normal account. So this is what I said, you have to transfer balance from special GL to normal GL. Since this is party account is same, right, debit and credit both will go to this, but now here when advance is being transferred, to nullify that we have to debit here, and here party account should be created. So that what happened? The balance, sundry debtors balance, the customer balance 1,77,000 will get nullified and the balance will be 0. Right? So that we'll do it now. The next step is post an entry for transferring the balance from special GL to normal GL. Right. Down payment, clearing, F-39. I need to transfer the balance from special GL to normal GL. Customer account. This is the customer account, 6,10,022. Invoice system will pick up already because the latest advance, right, that invoice will be picked by system. Transfer balance from special GL to normal GL, because we have to transfer the balance from special GL, that is advance account, to sundry debtors account. Here also, if you want to see advance account is showing credit balance, and sundry debtors account, say 200,301, it is showing, if you see the balance, see 1,77,000. The 1,77,000, it is showing outstanding amount. What happened? This is 200,301. So 108.1 also we have seen already. So here this is showing debit balance and advance account is showing credit balance. So now what I will do, once I post this entry, transfer balance from special GL to normal GL, process down payments. Right here, this is the document. Right, this is invoice document against which we have received the amount. Keep the cursor in the transfer posting column, double click. So it will pick up 1,77,000. Whatever the advance that we have paid, so that is going to be transferred. That is going to be linked up to the invoice amount now. Right. Simulate. What is the entry that says you are going to get? No issues. See here. Moon Pharma account return to Moon Pharma. Same account debited, credit, same. This is what I told you. Customer account return, customer account credit. But the recon accounts will change. Advance from customer's account to sundry debtors. I'll show you that. Save. Display. Right. The customer to customer. But if you want to see the general ledger view, advance from customers to sundry debtors. Right? Now if you come and see, FD10N, see, now outstanding balance has been nullified. No outstanding balance in customer account. Here, see, previously it was showing credit balance, now it got debited and that amount gone to this account only. From here it has come here. From here it has come to here. My outstanding balance is nullified. We have just transferred balance from special GL to normal GL. So this entry just a bit confusing to you. Debit and credit to same party, because here we have from the same party I am transferring special GL to normal GL. So for that purpose we are using same customer account. Right. Now, if you want to see FBL 5N, yesterday I've shown you. FBL 5N is going to tell you.
No, I have a query in that.
Yeah.
For example, if you said in Moon Pharma, if there is a 177 debit, it will be nullified by taking that transfer entry, the fourth entry. That if there is multiple advances from the party
Yes, you
and
can do.
multiple invoices made, how
Yes.
it will be tracked? How will I
See,
know which one is pending?
see, that has to be done by. You have to know which invoice. That's why yesterday also I told you one thing. Generally, one person will be responsible. So you have to have
Right.
indication. Yeah, you have to have that indication. You have to keep, and you have to track each and every invoice against which invoice, which payment. That you need to have that track.
Okay.
The sales officer, what he will
There
do,
is no specific what we say that system generated unique number for every transaction.
there will be number will be there, but which invoice, which payment, yes, you have to have. See, generally it is the responsibility of the sales officer. Even
Okay.
say for example, I'll tell you one thing. For one customer, I have raised 10 invoices,
Right.
right? And 10 invoices, he has given 10 payments. Whose
Right.
responsibility that is? To link up each payment with each invoice, it is the accountant responsibility. But before accountant receives the check, it is the responsibility of the sales officer.
Mm.
There is a pain slip will be there whenever any bundle of checks he is going to give to the finance department. What he will do, each and every check there is a pro forma will be there. In that he will fill up
Right.
party Mr. X, check number so and so, against invoice, everything they have to give. If that is not given, accountant will not even accept the checks. Any check that has to be given by the sales officer means that should be properly written in a format. All the checks should be bundled, and the details of each check should be given in the format in the pay slip. The pay slip contains name of the party, check number, bank number to which this check has to be included, to be linked up. Everything a sales officer has to give. Otherwise, finance department has
Okay.
100% right to reject the payment. And sales officer even cannot say that
Okay.
finance department is not accepting unless details are given. I don't accept. So similarly here also,
Okay.
what is the advance, everything will be given by the sales officer, right? There will be formats. If you go to any company,
Okay.
in case if you are receiving sales, advances, not advance checks, etc., there is a format. In that, sales officer has a responsibility to give the details,
Okay. 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 Got it.
right? And
Yeah.
now,
Thank you.
so here 22. See here, though we have received the payment, still it is showing open item. See, both payments, see, payment outstanding amount is nil, but it is showing as, both are showing as open items. Why? Because we have transferred the balance from special GL to normal GL, and wherein in this process we did not link up invoice and the payment amount, because the amount is transferred from special GL to normal GL. In that process we do not have any access for clearing the open item. So that's why amount is received, outstanding amount is not shown, but open items have not been cleared here. So for that purpose, I need to manually clear the open items, right? See, you may ask, okay, if I'm going to leave this, what happens? Anyway, my outstanding balance is nil. That is what I want, because what is the outstanding amount of 177? We have received the payment. So, but whether open item is cleared or not, I am least bothered. because my customer outstanding amount is showing as nil. Whether this argument is correct or not means that is not correct. The reason is, in case if I am going to take only debit amounts for the customers, system will show 1,77,000 as if payment has not been received, unless this is converted into green. If this is converted into green, system understands that invoice has been cleared. Now system understands this invoice has not been cleared because it's showing as open. So that's why now I need to clear the open item. How to clear the open item? Here F-32 clear. See, here also we have clearing. This is different and this is different. This is transfer balance from 12GL to normal GL I use, and this is F-32 clear the open items manually, because system is showing outstanding amount and both are open. That is debit amount, credit amount, both are showing as open items. So that's why here what I will do, F-32 manually I'll clear the open item. 6,10,022. Click on process open items. Not defined in company code, DRLB. What happened? Okay, 6,10,022. Process open items. Now here, unlike FBL 5N or at the time of open item, F-28, here this is different. Here both should be 0, because here see debit and credit are 0. Debit is 177, credit is 177. The net balance is 0. So here it should be showing as 0. Now you can just save it. Then what system will do? Open items will be cleared. No open items, cleared items. But there is a small, see, it has been cleared. Both are cleared here. 177, 177. It is converted into green. Right? Now, if you see transfer of balance from 12GL to normal GL and clear the open items. So these are the 4 steps you have to do in order to complete the advanced transaction. So this is purely accounting. See, it is not that why I have to follow these steps, etc. It is because of SAP means, no, this is because of to satisfy my accounting requirement. These steps have been defined in SAP. This is the process I need to follow in SAP. And so what are the business requirement I've shown you? This is my accounting requirement, right? Ultimately, when advance is received, I want to post it to the advance from customer's account, not to sundry debtors. So all these things are nothing but accounting requirement. The same is mapped into SAP, right? So this scenario, try to understand and you execute it. This is something like accounting requirement, as I told you, and you need to understand the basic that the accounting part. Then that will be easy for you. Otherwise, without trying to understand the concept and if you try to practice, okay, you may get the result, but the thing is you cannot understand the subject. So that's why in order to understand the subject, try to understand the accounting concept, try to appreciate it, and then you practice. In SAP you do it. So like this, any number of invoices I can take advance and I can clear. This we have seen only one line item. So this is called dealing with the advance. You may ask one more question also to me. What happens if even though advance is received, just like normal entry, see what is the normal entry? When sale is made, customer account data to sales. When amount is received, bank account data to customer. There is the matter. And in case if advance is received, I don't use that. Why should I bother all special GL indicators showing the advance from customer's account, transfer the balance from special GL to normal GL? Sorry, I don't want to do all those things. Simply what I will do, first I'm receiving the amount, right? Bank account data to customer account. And next when sale is made, customer account data to sales. I'll do that. Is it correct? Means it is from accounting point of view, there is a big blunder, very big blunder. We should never do like that, because the reason is, in case if you are going to receive advance, that should be shown as liability only. And if you are going to show as if amount has been received from customer, right, that is not correct representation of your accounting. I can tell you a small example also for this. Here I'll tell you a small thing. Say we have customer account 1, customer account 2, something like that. I'll show you. Say customer 1, customer 2 are there. Say outstanding balance in this customer account is, say, 100 rupees. Outstanding amount in the customer 2 is 200 rupees. I have customer 3 account, right? Customer 3 account, and customer 3 account. See now outstanding amount here 100, 200. So in this 100 data, how much it will represent? 100, 200, 300. 300 is my sundry debtors. Say 100, 200. 300 is showing outstanding amount. This is current asset that should be reflected in the balance sheet. Now imagine that we have received advance from customer account. One customer, customer number 3. As I told you, instead of posting to advance, etc., if I'm going to post entry like bank account data to customer, means customer account credit by bank. My bank credit side, I have received advance of 500 rupees. Right? Now, imagine whenever any entry posted to customer account, that should be reflected in sundry debtors account. So this should be reflected in the sundry debtors, sorry, here in the sundry debtors account. See, if this advance is not shown, this 500 rupees is not shown, outstanding amount to be reflected in the balance sheet is 300. Now, and this 300 meaning 100 from customer 1, 200 from customer 2, we are about to receive. We are yet to receive from those parties. Now imagine the third party, this fellow has paid me advance of 500 rupees. But without following the concept of advance accounting entry, what you have done, right? Say a bank account data to customer, customer account, I have created it. Now it will be reflected in the balance sheet, right? It should go to sundry debtors, right? By By bank 500. Now whatever this net balance is there in sundry creditors, that should be reflected in the balance sheet. Now what is the net balance? 500 rupees. Now it is showing excess credit balance. Debit balance is 300. Now 200 rupees is credit, means we have to pay to sundry debtors 200 rupees. That is the meaning we are getting. But is it true? No, that is not at all true, because we are yet to receive 300 rupees from two customers, and for 100 one customer we have to release goods or supply goods to the extent of 5. This is my liability and this is my asset. Instead of that, it is completely giving a wrong meaning that I have to pay to sundry debtors 200 rupees, or debtors have paid me excess amount. And how we are going to show this? If this is a current asset, I'll be showing in the current assets 300 rupees, and 500 rupees I'll show in the balance sheet liability side. But this is going to distort completely my balance sheet, and the presentation itself will go wrong. So that's why we should not use the just like normal entry how we have done, right? That should not be done in this case. Hope you understand, and try to practice. Then if you have any doubt, that will be clarified, right? Can I expect any doubt at this juncture from anybody?
Nothing.
Okay, right. So I take this, and if you have any doubts, let's work on this first, then you can ask me tomorrow. Let me start the next topic also, then tomorrow we can complete that. So my next topic is bills of exchange. So bills of exchange concept is a bit complicated, but here also this is also completely dependent on special GL indicator. So bills of exchange, this is bills of exchange. What does it mean first of all? So this is bills of exchange concept. Say for example, here whenever we are receiving any whenever we are making any sale, we are receiving the amount from customer, right, in the form of cash or check or whatever it may be. But in the case of some companies, what they do, they don't receive cash immediately. Rather what they do is they give any bill that they have received from their customer, or they will write a promissory note and give it to this company instead of making payment. So promissory note means, right, I hereby promise to pay 1 lakh rupees to the company for the purpose of sale of goods, something like that. They'll write and give it to us. There's a standard format is there. Under the Negotiable Instrument Act, it is details are given. Who is the drawer, who is the drawee, something like that. There are certain parties. Drawer means the person who is going to draw the bill on other person, and the drawee is a person on whom the bill has been drawn. Nothing but the person who gives the promissory note, he is the drawee, and the person who takes this is a drawer. Now the scenario is going to be like this. Say for example, DRLB is the company. So here we made sales to customer. Now payment has been received from customer to company, but what, in the form of promissory note for 90 days, right? Promissory note for 90 days. So that means after 90 days I'll be receiving payment from the customer. So what, as per the Negotiable Instrument Act, what we have to do, we have to take that bill, and on the balance, on the back side of it, some revenue stamp has to be affixed and signed, and that should be presented to the customer. So on the expiry of 90 days, I am hereby submitting the amount, please, promissory note, please pay me the amount. And anyway 90 days credit means I'll be taking care of to add credit term, right? Maybe interest etc. I'll be adding it. That's why I don't mind. Now as soon as I receive the bill, I need to wait for 90 days, but I do not have that patience because I don't want to keep my funds idle for 90 days. Even though I receive a lesser amount, I can discount it with bank and I can utilize the funds. Here in this case, what happens? Any bill, whatever you receive from the customer, I don't wait for the amount. What I will do, I'll be discounting with banker because see, that's why if you see any business organization, they discourage the credit. If business is done on credit, definitely the working capital cycle will get affected. Working capital cycle, I think if you have done your MBA, there you'll have in detail about working capital. First of all, we get the cash. Then cash is converted into purchase of raw materials. Raw material is converted into finished goods. Finished goods converted into sales. Sales means sundry debtors, some and some cash, right? And again, that is used for purchase of raw material. So it's a cycle. So in case if you are going to delay the payment, the customer is going to make the payment delay, right? My cycle gets delayed. And when cycle gets delayed, my purchase power will reduce, my production cycle will get reduced, the total business cycle will get reduced. I don't want that. So that's why what I will do, whenever I receive any bills of exchange from the customer, I will be discounting with my banker. I will have an arrangement with the banker, right? So that what happens, I can discount bills. Maybe some limits will be there. I think if you have studied MBA etc., there you'll have fund-based loans, non-fund based loans. Again, whatever the loan that we are going to take from the bank, that is divided into fund-based and non-fund based. Fund-based loan are nothing but term loans, that is long-term loans, short-term loans, and working capital loans. Everything will be given. And non-fund based loans are nothing but what we do, we discounting of the bills of exchange and giving the what you call if you have heard about credit, I forgot the term, I'm not getting this one, I'll tell you. LC. LC means letter of credit. So letter of credit also comes under this non-fund based loan. So all those things will be coming under non-fund based loan. Here what I'm going to do, as soon as I receive the bill, I'll be discounting the bill with the banker. So I will give that bill to the banker. I'll endorse on the back side of the bill, revenue stamp should be affixed, and I hereby endorse this bill to so and so bank for the purpose of discounting. We'll write and stamp it and hand over the bill to the banker. So banker, what he will do, if bills of exchange value is rupees 1 lakh less discounting charges of 2000, so this is the margin for the banker, and we'll get 98,000 only, right? Don't mind, because I have already taken care of my pricing, and my original pricing is only 96 only, and I'm getting a 2000 profit of 98, right, after this 98,000. So that's why because of 90 days I have taken that credit period also, and hence I'm not going to get any loss here. And at the same time, banker is going to get 2000 rupees his margin. On the due date, what banker will do, say banker will submit the bill on the due date to the customer. Bill will be submitted. So before submitting the bill itself, banker will send a notice to customer. See, all these processes as per the Negotiable Instrument Act. I have hereby received so and so bill from so and so my customer, that is DRLB company. So I'm going to submit this bill on the due date to you. Please, you make the payment without any dishonoring the same, like that, and he has to get the confirmation from the customer. And so what we'll do, we'll submit it through the bank. Even that process also, this banker will be submitting through bank, and the funds are getting to will be deposited in that bank. From that bank we get it, right? Okay, anyway, I have avoided that process, that is out of SAP. So that's why here we'll be getting fund from the customer, banker will get it, right? So we submit the bill, banker will get the money. Now there ends the cycle. What happens if the bill has been dishonored by the customer, right? Then banker will fall on the company, and company has to make the payment to the banker, and this customer will be continued to show debit balance in the company accounts. We are not going to nullify that anyhow, right? So bills of exchange, whenever we receive that, we discount it, we take the money, and banker will submit the same bill to the customer on the due date. In this process, this is the business process. In this process, we need so many accounting entries. When sale is made, customer account data to sales, same normal entry. When bills of exchange is received from customer, right? Customer account data to customer. What is this again? Again, debiting and crediting, same party. See here. Because bills of exchange account is again a special GL indicator. How system knows whether I am receiving cash or bill? Right, system cannot understand. So that's why in order to tell to the system, again I use special GL indicator. Any bills of exchange, this treatment is again through special GL indicator. So that what happens here, when customer account is debited, see here bills of exchange, when you are receiving it, there is an asset, current asset. That's why you have to debit it. But from whom I am receiving it? From customer X. That's why customer account data, bills of exchange account, special GL indicator, this is with W100. And customer account is debited again to the customer, but it is sundry debtors, because here we are going to receive payment from customer. So that's why customer account will be nullified here. And so that's why customer account bills of exchange is received. And in case if bank is received or cash is received, what we do? We credit the customer account, because from whom we have received, credit the receiver, right? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So this fellow is giving us money, not money as bill of exchange. That's why I am creating his account. So same party account, debit and credit, we are doing it, right? Anyhow, we'll discuss once again tomorrow. And when bills of exchange is discounted with the banker, bank account data 98 we are receiving, 2 rupees we are getting when we are incurring expenditure as discount charges. And we are going to create one more entry like bank bills discounting account, where liability account is created, because we are not relieved from the liability of making payment to banker, because I don't know, after 3 months customer may dishonor. So that's why I'll be creating a liability. Here bills of exchange is a current asset, I'm creating a liability, that is bank bill discounting account. And once I receive on the due date when bill is honored, right, we'll be receiving the communication from the bank that I have received my amount. Then in such case, what I will do, bank bill discounting account, what is the liability that I have created here, that I nullify it. And bills of exchange account already showing as current asset, again that is created. And here this will close the process, right? In this configuration steps, etc., everything we'll see tomorrow. And try to understand first advanced concept, because that is also based on special GL indicator. This is also based on this one. And when compared to advanced concept, bills of exchange is a bit complicated, right? So that's why first today you work on this advance, so then we can go further tomorrow for with bills of exchange, right?
Okay.
So Anusha,
Okay, thank you.
yeah, okay then,
Bye.
bye. Anusha, you have any doubts?
Mm.
Okay. And Prasad?
Yes, yes. Nothing
So
right now. Tomorrow is my day off, so I'll practice tomorrow. And if anything else,
yeah,
I'll
yeah. I think you have 2 days holiday next, isn't it? Friday and Saturday. Okay.
No, actually only Friday for me day off here.
Okay, right,
It's
right.
a manufacturing division, right? So
Right. Okay. Hema, I think you need to work hard, I believe, because
Yeah.
because you're not there from past 1 week to 10 days, right? You work
Mm-hmm.
on that.
Yeah.
Manoj,
Yeah.
Manoj.
Yes.
So
Yes.
how you are going on with the subject?
Yeah, it is good. With the AR, I am a bit stuck. Means
Okay,
I couldn't get time to practice
practice.
that AR, but the GL was okay.
Okay. Right. So now concentrate on your next coming Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
you'll be feeling comfortable if you practice. Otherwise, always it is a difficult to crack,
Right. Right.
right?
Easily forgetting that code T codes.
Yeah, T codes, even if you forget, don't worry. You write it on a paper, keep it by the side of you. Or anyway, I have given
Yeah.
the T codes in the notes. You can look into that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, then Sai.
Yeah, no, I'm good so far, but today bills of exchange, it is little confusing to me. I mean,
Yeah, we have not
probably,
yet completed anyway, right? In
no,
detail.
I mean the logic of it, it is little tricky for me. I didn't get it
Yeah,
properly.
we'll see the logic once again tomorrow, and then we'll go further,
Okay.
right? So then, take care. We'll meet tomorrow again.
Okay.
Okay, then. Bye.
Yes. Good.
All right, then. Good day.